All right, folks. Today we are in our Synth Lab 2. It's originally titled Synth Lab 2 because there was 3 tracks. However, due to our shortened year, we are going to be going ahead and using this as our synthesizer lab project. So, as it says, we're going to change some information there. There was some repeats of some information, but let me go ahead and show you the example here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Instruments MIDI, and I'm going to pick, so I have my piano down at the bottom here. I'm going to go ahead and pick 4 keys that I'm going to go ahead and press for this entire time. So I'm going to go ahead and create a track using 4 keys. It's going to look something like this. Here's just my example. And let me go ahead and try that one more time. Okay, so that stopped. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and shorten it just a smidge. Excuse me. Just so I have a little bit more concise of material here. So I'm going to go, if you want to, you can go ahead and change this to be whatever you want it to be here. If you wanted to change it to be, for instance, rock organ, and it will go ahead and change. It will change the sound. Keep in mind, MIDI is simply a signal. You can go ahead and it's like giving a book to 5 different people. You're going to get 5 different readings, but the words are still the same. It's a similar thing here. So we have multiple instruments here. Keep in mind, if you change the instruments, say for instance, if I wanted to go ahead and click on guitar, and I want to go ahead and click ukulele, just because I really want ukulele in this thing. You'll notice that my panel, part of my keyboard is blocked out. And when you play this back, you'll see it play, but you don't hear any sound. The reason why is because it is in the wrong octave. Basically, the sound or the signals are too low for it to actually be played with the ukulele. So I would actually need to take this and edit it a little bit here. So I can show you guys how to do that here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a basic understanding of this. We're gonna go ahead and dive into this in a later lesson. However, I'm gonna go ahead and click on one of these little blocks here. I'm gonna hit Control A, so it selects all. I'm gonna go ahead and hit plus 12. So what plus 12 does is it pushes it up an octave. So when I play it back, well, we're not there yet. Let's go ahead and see it one more. See if we can, there we go. Now, if for instance, I wanted to go ahead and say, okay, cool, that's great. Let's make this to the nearest. I'm gonna go ahead and do what's called snap these to the nearest quarter. So you see how it says 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Watch my blocks down here when I click quantize. See how they move just a little bit? And I'm going to go ahead and edit some of these so that I can show you what to do. So in the next lesson, you'll see my finished product.